Hello, finally back again in La Liga in Spain. It's been a while since they had the break for over the Christmas period in the winter. But up to week number 19 now, but first a bit of a refresher on week 18 matches there. Had Eibar defeating Granada 3-0 with goals from the same loads. Hold up. Just need it to load again there to look back on last week's matches, week 18, just before we get to the halfway point of the season for this week's matches. Here we go. Eibar won 3-0 with Sergej and Leach in the 21st minute, Keek in the 26th, and Inel in the 87th minute there. 21-12 shots claimed, 7-1 on target as well too. So very dominating performance victory there. Sevilla got a 2-0 win over Mallorca with Santos Silva scoring and Liga scoring a penalty kick as well too. 13-8 on the shots, 6-1 on target. And Barcelona 4-1 victory over Alaves with Griezmann, Vidal, Messi and Suarez on the score sheet. Pons scoring Alaves goal there. 8-5 shots for Barcelona, 4-3 on target, so somewhat surprising. Didn't create too many chances, but boy, did they make the most of the ones that they did. And Villarreal with a 1-0 win over Getafe. Goal coming in from Moy Gomez in the 52nd minute. Oliver got sent off for Getafe in the 61st minute. 11-7 on the shots for Villarreal. 4-0 on target as well. And Valladolid and Valencia sharing their points. Valladolid with Navio in the 83rd minute. Somehow Valencia salvaged a draw out of the game with Valladolid in stoppage time in the 94th minute. 14-5 shots for Valladolid. 6-2 on target as well. And Leganes with a 2-0 victory over Espanyol. Wait in the 11th minutes and in Nizari in the 54th. 11-9 shots for Leganes. 5-3 on target too. And the highest scoring game, well, Sociedad winning 4-3 over Osasuna, taking a 3-0 lead in the first half with Ozabar, Porto, 15th, 18th minutes, Odegaard in the 28th. Osasuna reducing the deficits with Hernandez, Perez, and stoppage time at 45th plus first. Second half in Isqui Avelia in the 48th, as all of a sudden it was a 3-2 game on. And then Kagala got sent off in the 72nd minute for Osasuna. With Society restoring a 2-goal advantage with Isak in the 79th minute. Avelia with 10 men for Osasuna got his second, and Osasuna's third, but still ended up falling to defeat in the match there in the 7-goal thriller. 18-13 shots for Osasuna, 7 each on target as well. Had Atletico Madrid winning at 2-1 over Real Betis. All goals coming in the second half. Correa in the 58th, Morata in the 84th for Atletico. But Bartwa in the stoppage time 93rd minute for Real Betis only managed to get a consolation goal in the end. 15-8 shots for Real Betis, 5-2 on target for Atletico Madrid though. Levante got a 3-1 victory over Celtavigo, coming in behind after Espas for Celtavigo after 12 minutes. Roger Matia in the 60th and 70th minute. And then Mayer in the 91st minute. 13-11 on the shots, 7-5 on target as well. And finally, Real Madrid and Atletico Bilbao played at a 0-0 draw. Real Madrid's third draw in a row, surprisingly. 20-8 shots for them, 8-2 on target. Yeah, prior to that, Real Madrid drawing against Barcelona 0-0 as well too, and a 1-1 draw against Valencia the game before that. So here we are on to week number 19 of matches. But before we go to that bit, go over how I got on with those predictions from week 18. When was week 18 matches there? It's been such a long time. Back, 22nd, 23rd, 23rd of December, so a bit before Christmas. Guess it hasn't been that long, but felt like a long time with all the other stuff that's been going on at Christmas time and New Year's and things. So the games I managed to get right: Barcelona to defeat Alaves, got that one correct. Got Leganes to beat Espanyol correct. Real Madrid and Atletico Bilbao managed to visit that one to be a draw. And Sevilla to beat Mallorca was the other game I got correct as well too. Games I got wrong: went for Granada to beat Eibar. Eibar comfortably winning that one. Went for Getafe to beat Villarreal, but instead it was Villarreal. Went for Valencia to get a victory over Valladolid. Instead, they were pretty lucky to get a draw. I went for a draw between Osasuna and Real Sociedad, with just the 2 goals to be scored, but 7 goals, and edging the way of Real Sociedad in the end there. And went for a draw between Atletico and Real Betis, but that turned out to be an Atletico win there. As well as Levante defeated Celtavigo. I went for Celtavigo instead. Okay, so on to week 19 matches, head-to-head records since 2005 using the fuzzballweekpoint.com website. And these are odds since 2005, their recent results. And then I'll go over the odds and then my predictions for the matches. So I got Valladolid against the Leganes. 2 wins for Valladolid, 6 wins for Leganes, and a draw. Leganes winning the last 4 games. Odds for this game: $2.60 for Valladolid, $2.80 for the draw, $3.10 for Leganes. Bit of a bogey game for Valladolid there, and winless in the last 6 as well too, compared to Leganes managing to get 2 wins in the draw in the last 3 matches, even though they sit down the 19th spot fighting for their lives. Going to go for a 2-1 victory for the away side, Leganes, on this game here. Next up, got Sevilla against Atletico Bilbao. 17 wins for Sevilla, 13 wins for Atletico Bilbao, and 3 draws. Last 11 games have seen decisive results: 6 wins for Bilbao and 5 victories for Sevilla. Odds for this game: Sevilla $1.62, $3.60 for the draw, $5.50 for Atletico Bilbao. Form-wise, Sevilla with just the 1 defeat in the last 5, 3 wins and a draw. For Bilbao, they got 2 wins, 2 draws, just the 1 defeat in the last 5 as well too. So this game could go either way really, and with those odds of $5.50, they are some pretty juicy odds there to go for. So I'm going to back Atletico Bilbao, and you probably should as well too. Going to go for a 1-0 victory for them there. Next up, got Valencia against Eibar. 4 wins for Eibar, 3 wins for Valencia, and 3 draws. Eibar unbeaten in the last 6 with 4 wins and 2 draws. Odds for this game: $1.57 for Valencia, $3.75 for the draw, $5 for Eibar. Current form: Valencia 2 wins and 2 draws in their last 4 matches. And for Eibar, they got 1 win, 1 draw before or after they lost 3 matches in a row before that. But Valencia could possibly be back to their drawing ways, drawing 7 matches to go along with their 7 wins there this season. And I have gone for a 1-1 draw in this particular match there. Next up, got Getafe against Real Madrid. 18 wins for Real Madrid, 4 wins for Getafe, and 3 draws. Real Madrid unbeaten in the last 11 with 10 wins and a draw. Did manage to slip up in the last game though, head-to-head wise. And onto this game, Real Madrid are the favourites away from home at $1.72, $4.20 for Getafe, $3.50 for the draw. Real Madrid with those 3 draws in a row don't want another slip up here. Getafe got 3 wins and a draw in their last 5 games, but did lose their last match. I'm going to go for Real Madrid here to bounce back and go for a 3-1 victory for Real Madrid to try and catch up to Barcelona, who's got a 2-point lead at the top of the table currently. Next up, got Atletico Madrid against Levante. 14 wins for Atletico, 5 wins for Levante, and 3 draws. Atletico Madrid unbeaten in the last 4 games with 3 wins and a draw. Odds for this game, $1.22 for Atletico, $5 for the draw, $10 for Levante. Recent form, seen Atletico with 2 wins, 2 draws in the last 5 matches. Was a defeat in there. For Levante, they are in 9th place at the moment, 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. For this game here, I've gone for Atletico Madrid to edge this game with just the 1 goal at 1-0 for Atletico Madrid. Next up, got Espanyol against Barcelona. 25 wins for Barcelona, 3 wins for Espanyol, and 8 draws. Barcelona unbeaten in 23 of the last 24 games with 19 wins and 4 draws. So very impressive record. $6.50 for Espanyol, $4.50 for the draw, $1.40 for Barcelona there. And on the table, Espanyol last place with 3 losses and 2 draws in their last 5 games. Meanwhile, Barcelona are top of the table with 3 wins and 2 draws. So everything points to Barcelona to win this match, and possibly even the $1.40 odds might actually be good in this case. And I'm going to go for a 3-0 victory for Barcelona there. Next up, got Granada against Mallorca. 2 wins for Granada, 1 win for Mallorca, and 3 draws. Played in the 2011 to 2013 seasons and the last season as well too. Odds for this game, Granada $1.83, $3.20 for the draw, $4.20 for Mallorca. And currently on the table there, Granada find themselves in 11th place with 1 win and 1 draw, with 3 losses to go with those 2 results in the last 5 matches. Meanwhile, Mallorca all the way down in 17th spots with 4 losses and a draw. So I'm going to go for Granada here, but they have really fallen off where they were early in the season, where they were top of the La Liga table, would you believe it? But all the way down in 11th place now with 24 points and 10 points off the relegation zone now. So hopefully they don't get sucked back into it somehow. That will be very strange, bizarre, and sad times for them. Gonna go for Granada to win this game at 2-0 though. Next up, got Real Society against Villarreal. 11 wins for Villarreal, 6 wins for Real Society, and 8 draws. Villarreal unbeaten 4 of the last 6 games, with 3 wins and a draw. Odds for this game, $1.83 for Real Society, $3.75 for the draw, 360 for Villarreal. On the table, Real Society find themselves in 5th spots, 2 wins and 2 draws in their last 4 games. Villarreal were in the 10th spot, 2 wins and a draw in their last 3 games. Before that, a couple of losses though. Got 6 points that separates these 2 teams. Real Society 8 points off the top of the table. So maybe a very outside shots of potentially still in contention of winning the La Liga season. But they've got quite a bit of work to do if they're going to do that though. And 32 goals scored for Real Society in the 18 games. Villarreal scored 31 in 18 games there. That's why I've gone for a high scoring draw in this particular fixture. And I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. So we got 2 games left to go for this week's matches. Got Alaves against Real Betis. 4 wins for Alaves, 3 wins for Real Betis, and 2 draws. Real Betis unbeaten in the last 4 games with 2 wins and 2 draws. Odds for this game, 250 for Alaves, 310 for the draw, 270 for Real Betis. On the table, Alaves are in 15th spots, 3 losses and a draw in their last 4 games, while Real Betis find themselves in the 13th spot. They lose and draw in their last 2 matches, but before that did get 3 victories. And I'm going to go for Real Betis to win this game 2-0. And finally got Celtavigo against Osasuna. 5 wins for Celtavigo, 2 wins for Osasuna, and 2 draws. Celtavigo unbeaten in the past 4 games with 2 wins and 2 draws. Odds for this game, $1.91 for Celtavigo, 3.30 for the draw, 3.60 for Osasuna. On the table, Celtavigo find themselves in 18th spot, 2 defeats and 2 draws in their last 5 matches, and currently find themselves in the relegation zone, while Osasuna sit up in 12th spot with 3 losses and a draw in their last 5 games. So not great form for either team there. And 15 goals total Celtavigo scored this season in the 18 fixtures, scoring less than the goal game. While Osasuna 25 goals in the 18 matches, but I don't think they will manage to find a goal in this particular match. And I'm going to go for a boring 0-0 draw to conclude this week's matches in the La Liga Week 19. Let me know your thoughts and predictions in the comment section below. Who do you think is going to win this season's title in La Liga? Is it just a 2-horse race, or do you see potentially Sevilla, who's currently in 3rd, 5 points back off the top? They're probably still going to be in contention. Atletico Madrid, a couple of points back on that. Real Society, another point back. Are they still in the mix there, or are they a little bit too far off? Let me know your thoughts about that. Who do you think is going to go down? Any other things you want to add? Feel free to do so. Reply to all comments there. And yeah, thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, thank you very much for watching.